The girl was really shocked. She saw the seawater suddenly recede, and everyone on the beach screamed and ran to save themselves. Before she could understand what was happening, her eyes looked to the middle of the sea. A giant tsunami was approaching. Seeing such a terrifying sight, everyone started running in panic. In the middle of the chaos, a small child fell while running. His father saw his child fall, immediately ran toward him, and covered the child's body with his own body as a shield, saving his life. Some people who were running stepped on the father's foot. When everyone left, the man looked back. The tsunami was already very close. The wave was taller than the bridge and looked like death itself. People tried to cross the bridge, but before they could succeed, the wave dragged them away. The giant wave hit the city. Within seconds, the whole city was covered by the tsunami. In just 15 seconds, half of the city was already submerged. People who were still inside the city did not even have time to escape. They were dragged by the strong current. Large buildings collapsed like a house of cards. In an instant, the whole city was flooded. In one of the buildings, a girl was trapped inside an elevator as the building sank while the water kept rising. When the wave finally subsided, the water began to recede quickly. In the same building, a little girl was dragged by the current, while behind her a glass window shattered because of the tsunami. Before her father could reach her, the child fell down. At the last second, the father managed to grab her hand. The girl was scared, but the father held tight and pulled her with all his strength. As the water receded, the current dragged people with the same strength. Two people held tightly to a pole. They then saw a transformer with 11,000 volts of electricity. When it fell into the water, everyone around it was electrocuted and died, except the two people on that pole who survived. Meanwhile, in another building, a man managed to force open the elevator door and save the woman trapped inside, but the danger was not over. On the bridge, a man desperately searched for his missing daughter. Suddenly, he looked up. A large cargo ship full of containers was stuck. Suddenly, a cable fell and immediately killed a little girl. Frightened, the man ran without direction. Two people were crushed right in front of him. 1 second late could have taken his life, but with luck, he escaped death again and again. But in the end, fear took over him, and he was also crushed. At the same time, a big explosion shook the area. Containers flew and destroyed several buildings in the city, and when some people had just survived the disaster, another disaster appeared. A tsunami that was much bigger was approaching. This time, its height was twice as big as the first one. The tsunami swallowed the entire city.